The age of the influencer is over. The time of the buck has come.
All right, it's Monday, and I've had some material the last few days. Wait, 2 days. And then I even forgot to upload a clip that I recorded on, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday. Some guy wanted to see my squat shoes. So you're going to get the chance to see those freaking pieces of, I don't know, legendary armor. Well, there's two different sets, actually, so yeah, stay tuned for that, because everybody wants to know where to get that elite squat shoe wear. I wear those for overhead press too. They're obviously not the best thing, but I think that using them for as long as I have has made my ankle mobility so bad that no other shoes heel height will do, unless maybe I was wearing, like, I don't know, Marilyn Manson shoes or something, or maybe some stilettos. But I mean, people might say if I working on the stilettos. Holy cow! I got my nicotine thing, and I got my nicotine lozenge in my mouth right now, and these 4 milligram ones hit you hard, and you get quite a rush. I'm not adapted to them since I just bought some yesterday, and if I get used to these, I might try Zins. Somebody said that they put a Zin in their mouth and then they like immediately threw up. So I think I got to get acclimated to these 4 milligram ones and comfortable with them before I try that. Press is feeling pretty good, and I think that I'll be able to just keep it going up for a long time, just because my hip mobility is really good and my back's feeling nice. Some guy mentioned to me that when he starts eating complex carbohydrates, he just gets so much inflammation that his joints all feel like crap. And my joints definitely feel way better since I lost weight and stopped stuffing my face. So there could be truth to that, because food affects some people differently, obviously, but that's generally what I've heard, and that's also the argument that carnivore guys use about how if they eat I don't know, just eating meat is really, you're not really going to get inflammation as compared to eating like grains, for example, or a lot of fructose. But I'm pretty sure most people avoid the high fruit. The worst fruits are the dehydrated ones to start, and then I don't know exactly what would be below that. But yeah, prunes, raisins, dates, no good. I used to eat a shitload of raisins in high school, and I thought I was being healthy, but I was just making myself fat. Okay, I just got back from the grocery store, and I picked up some cayenne pepper, organic cayenne pepper. There was the other one, which was cheaper, but it had something called ethoxyquin in it, and I've bought in supplements before, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get sea salt. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a supplement. And then it's like, oh, what the hell is, I picked it up. It's like, what is yellow prussiate soda? Because I looked at the back, and then I'm like, that's probably nothing. I go home and check it out. It's fucking cyanide. So anyways, let my brother have it. So I told him what the hell's in it, and he's still using it. He doesn't care. I mean, it's like people say, some people, they're under the impression, they're like, well, I mean, if you take a little bit of something, then your body will build up an immunity to it, or it's not bad for you if you take a little bit of it, like a little bit of alcohol, a little bit of mercury, a little bit of aluminum, a little bit of lead. There's cyanide in almonds, there's apple seeds and whatever. There's glyphosate in pretty much everything. But a little bit won't kill you, but I mean, a little bit is probably not good, because if a lot's bad, then a little bit's also bad. It's just not as bad. So anyways, I got this one. There's no ethoxyquin in it. I don't even know what that is, but now I'm sort of on the up and up with these things. It's probably nothing, but I didn't want to take the chance. And so organic's better anyways. Assuming they're telling the truth and it's not like, let's just hope there's no glyphosate in my cayenne pepper. Because there's a guy on the Discord that told me that this is actually a really good health supplement. And so what I'm going to do is eat a spoonful. And I thought I might as well record it. I remember one time I gave my friend a spoonful of cayenne pepper. And I used to cook with it and eat it pretty often back when I was in high school. That was during my love for spicy food phase. And I really like Frank's Red Hot sauce, but it's Frank's Red Hot sauce extra hot. It tastes really good, but it kind of messes with my stomach. What the hell is it? It's cayenne pepper and vinegar. So here we go. I might add it back in. What the hell not? My stomach gets better when I'm off cycle. Although according to Chad, I'm still on cycle. What does he know? 375 milligrams of testosterone a week compared to 4 grams and all the other freaking crazy cycles I've done. It's nothing. So, and then I got this thing, and then I'm going to make some beef later. So, and what this is more President's Choice yogurt, and hopefully there's not a fucking blue goober in it. There's a giant blue booger. Hopefully there's not one of those in it, like one time. Alright. I was going to wait till Discord boots up, because I just booted up my computer. Shit. I'm still talking. Oh, it is booted up. I don't know if you'll answer in time. I'll just take one spoonful. Who gives a shit? Oh, shit. Nose is too big. Cut here. Well, I don't have scissors, but I opened the captions across 7, so right, opened it. Yeah, I opened the captions across 7. How many people do you know that did that? Ooh. Okay. So let's do this. It doesn't need to be a huge tablespoon or a teaspoon. I'll just do this much. No, that's probably too much. I'm gonna do this much. Okay. I can't tilt it, unfortunately. So. Not bad. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Now I got to put the fire out with some yogurt. Oh, man, I did that to my friend years ago back in high school, because he really doesn't have much of a spice tolerance or a hot tolerance. And this was his reaction to, I think he got worse than me, because although I haven't really had lots of spicy food in a while, I think I still have a little bit of tolerance compared to him, which was 0. There we go. It's like Frank's Red Hot sauce. When you put, like, let's say you gotta drink milk with it. That is a hack, though. If you're having something really spicy, you just drink milk with it. Anyways, yeah, I mean, what you do is let your mouth's on fire, then you drink milk and you just leave it in your mouth. But it doesn't really give you much of a reprieve from the heat, because it feels like it heats up. It instantly comes to a simmer in your mouth, and it's no longer refreshing. Or it's only refreshing or cooling for 3 seconds. Oh, okay. So, anyways, I'll let you know how that goes. I can't remember the benefits, but it's this cost $3, 33 grams. We'll see how it goes. There'd probably be a better way to get it. I'm thinking about getting a Costco membership, and so then I can be. Costco is just an interesting place, because I like observing people, and so that it'll be a twofer where I'll be able to buy things in bulk, and then also observe the the other people that are there. Yeah, it's also because it's in a bigger town, and so that's one of the nicer things. And Lord, I wouldn't want to live in a bigger town, but when I go there, the people get to see me with my freaking super obnoxious truck. I got my 5-inch smokestack on it with the rain cap. It's F350 7.3 liter diesel. It's the most obnoxious. It sounds like it's the same engine as a school bus, or at least back in the day when they used to put them in school buses and ambulances until Ford lost their contract with like cop cars and ambulances and whatever when they in like 2003 or 2004 because they switched engines, and then they had this like European designed engine that had to accommodate the EPA and whatever, the Ministry of the Environment's emission standards, and so it ended up being a total shitter, and they had a bunch of issues, and so then Ford lost a lot of money because they were no longer making the ambulances and the cop cars. But anyways, my truck is one obnoxious thing, and I freaking love it. It's really loud, but it's not like, I don't know if you ever noticed, but everyone who drives a Mustang is a total douchebag. Every time they go by, my fucking eardrums get blown out. It's like, oh great. It's also like such a basic bitch car to own. I mean, sure, it's expensive and whatever, but it's such an overrated thing. And yeah, or you could go on like the other opposite end of the spectrum, where you have like Sam Hyde's taste, where he likes that like older generation Supra, not even the nice Supra that everyone knows from like Fast and the Furious or some of those like late 90s, early 2000s video games, where the yellow Supra, everyone knows that. It's like older shit, and I don't know. I'm not really into the Japanese cars. I've got too much redneck in me to like that. It's all about American cars. And there's a small window when cars are looking good. For trucks, it's like 80s, 90s, early 2000s. For cars, it's like 67 because you got to include the 67 GTO. So like the late 70s, maybe early 80s. Some cars in the early 80s look good. But that era, that's the good car era. There's some exceptions. There's like one-offs that are nice. Like I like Ford GTs. Oh, those are kind of like mid 60s or something. Yeah. But yeah, American muscle cars. That's where it's all about. It's not about. And those cars are fucking slow compared. People are like, yeah, you get like a I don't know, Dodge Charger 440 pack. It sounds like it sounds fucking sweet. Okay. But it's compared to modern cars, they're super fucking slow, and they don't handle worth a shit. So it's more of a whoever's engine is the loudest wins. But it also has to sound good, because you have these guys that fly by and they're like Honda Civics, and they're like, I don't know, Nissan Altimas. No, not usually Altimas. It's usually a Honda Civic, and it like blows your fucking eardrums out. They call it the fart can, and yeah, those people. Obviously, they're a freaking wigger too. That's another thing. No, let's just the girls that drive Subarus and Lancers. Holy shit, that's annoying. Or Jeeps or trucks. That's the kind of girls that are right. Like, I can drive manual. Who gives a fuck? You can drive a manual. Okay, that's great. My car isn't a manual, so at least. Okay, so let's say it was. Okay, so you weren't going to break my car? You'd probably put gasoline in my damn truck. Imagine bragging about that if you're a guy. It's like, I can drive a manual. It's like, oh, great, that's great. You want fucking praise for being able to do basic shit? Holy cow. Okay. My good phone with the... Okay, this thing's bothering me. Battery saver mode. This is distracting. Anyways. I wanted to know about my squat shoes. Okay, just a minute. I was thinking of this dumb thing that I'm going to do when I was in my truck. Okay. Anyways, I got them. Well, I don't wear these ones for squats, but yes. See, if you want to do like, let's say you specialize in kicks, okay? Like Hitmonlee, okay? Imagine if Hitler only had 4 fucking legs. Okay, this would be pretty good. You just this is what Mike Van Wyck should have had. He should have had one of these on his hand and went, "Hey, 5'3" guy, stop! Hey, stop! It's coming right for us. You're coming right for me." So, anyways, so yeah, some guy wanted to ask. He asked me about my squat shoes, and so this is it. Okay, look at that fucking chain. That chain right there adds 5 spirit, and this thing right here adds 2 strength. And so, yeah, I got these at a place. I got these so freaking long ago, like 2018 or 2019. These are, I think this is felt, and then the top part is leather. Okay, and I got them from a place called like Pleasant Ridge. Yeah. Anyways, this fucking chain design, it kind of jingles when you walk. So you get a lot of noise. I mean, you could get spurs. I remember in Halloween 4 or 5, there's the guy that shows up from the cult of I don't know, Sam Hain, to break Michael Myers out of prison, and he gets out the bus. He's got a duster, a cowboy hat, and cowboy boots, probably some other cowboy stuff too. But he's got spurs on. Why'd you take the bus? What's that for? Anyways, so I got this. Those are my main shoes. I got these in Florida. This is for the vegans that are tuning in. So if Vegan Gains tunes in, he'll really appreciate this, because this is made out of ostrich. They're a little dusty because I barely ever wear these. I got these in Orlando, Florida in 2019. Because I remember if you pay $300, it's $300 US, but you get 3 pairs of boots. And so my brother-in-law and I, we split. My brother got some black snake boots. My brother-in-law got white snake boots. Those are white cowboy boots on a guy. Whatever. I mean, he's married to my sister. They have 3 kids. So, anyways, yeah. The problem with these ones is that there's no scoring, and I'm surprised that's so worn already. That's like cork. That's something that makes me think of. Anyways, these ones are more for since it's not scored. These ones are good for dancing, so you can slide your feet around easy. So when I do my achy breaky heart arc, these will be the shoes that I'm going to equip. The stat boost on these one is probably I don't know, 4 to Speechcraft. Yeah, and maybe not Speechcraft. Maybe Luck. Probably not, because you're gonna slip and break your damn neck with these. All right, so that's that. Those are my squat shoes. I have some Romalios, but first of all, they're too freaking tight on my one foot, and I just got used to this big ass heel. So I don't know, what is that like? I mean, you have to count the middle. How much is that? Let's see. That's a pretty big heel, but this allows me to go as low as I need to go in the squats without I had those Russian shoes a while back. I ended up throwing those out I tweaked my back with them because the heel wasn't very high, and so when I hit the bottom, I went into butt wink, tweaked my back immediately, or I felt it immediately, dropped the bar. This is like 2.5 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. Dropped the bar, and then I switched into my cowboy boots, and I put those right in the garbage. Those Russian shoes right away, and they look cool. They have that look, but so do these. Well, maybe, I don't know. If I start going to the gym again, which I plan on doing, I might be getting some interesting looks. But I squat. Well, there's my brother, and then there's one other guy that has a heavy squat. Everyone else, that's my town. Some people are like, everyone in that town must be freaking boosted. It's kind of like if I remember some guy said that people in Poland are they're really strong. It's like just because there's like a strong person from one place doesn't mean everyone in the country is like that. It's like not everyone in Poland is Mariusz Pudzianowski. Not everyone in Georgia is Levon or Lasha Tanakadze. And in Canada, you got a Frenchie there, Caron, yeah, Mitch Hooper. I mean, there's lots of strong guys, but yeah, the majority of the population is just like it is where you come from, and people are like fat tubs of shit that are extremely weak. So yeah, my town's not any different. There's probably like 10 people that are at least somewhat strong. Maybe 20 people that are at least somewhat strong. That is a very optimistic guess. But like people with over 600-pound squats, I think there's 3 of us. There might be a 4th guy that I've never heard of. And Chad did 600. This other guy that we know, he did 600 natural. And then there's me. And in terms of deadlift, I think Chad and I have the highest. Chad has 700. And I don't know exactly. It does help if you go to an area where it's like, the rising tide lifts all ships. So if you have a gym where there's lots of strong people, then you have more motivation. Because some people don't really, lots of people don't really, like compare themselves to the other people like all around the world. They just want to be like the strongest guy in their gym, which might be like a 405 squat, which I mean that's decent, but for me that's not very. I wouldn't be very satisfied with that. And so, anyways, that's why Chad's stronger, I think, because I don't know, like we kind of started. When I started training seriously, so did he, and so then that kind of goes together. Cause that's another thing is most people like take days off and shit because they don't feel good. Well, shit. Every time I do a big cycle, I feel like I don't feel very good for about 80% of the time. That's why I got harder and harder because I know the payoff's not all that good. My first cycle there, it wasn't too bad until I got acne. That really sucked. Having the acne was still worse than the just like feeling bogged down and tired and I don't know, toxic. The acne was worse just because of the looked like total shit, and then the pain from the inflammation, the inflamed cystic acne. I couldn't have my seatbelt across my chest for like 6 months. I had to hold it out here as I'm driving. And then I lay down, and then all my acne's there. So I had to take like NSAIDs sometimes before when I went to bed, just so I could sleep. Oh man, that sucks. But it's getting better. I'm using the tretinoin and also letting some facial hair grow in, kind of smooths out the skin a little bit. And the tea tree oil helps too because it's an antifungal. And then also it's not. I was using Irish Spring before, which I assume has like detergents in it. And obviously, it's not going to be good for skin. I'm not a fucking shop. I'm not an automotive shop rag, so I don't really need to have industrial detergents on my body. Well, maybe some days. I get pretty dirty. This fucking phone's going to slide away on me. Coincidentally, I'm wearing another shitty shirt. Well, one of my many shitty shirts. This guy says that since I'm saving so much money on food, I should invest it in my wardrobe. What are you talking about? This is good enough. Like, it still covers me up most of the way. And I mean, fucking moths and rats need to eat too, buddy. You ever think of that? Exactly. That's why I didn't cut my hair for a long time, even though it looked like shit. Because, I mean, I wanted to fight against homelessness, and so I didn't want birds and bugs to go without a place to live. So, this motherfucker, what the hell happened? The rubber on the bottom of this thing fucking sucks now? Jeez. You're sliding away still. Okay, I got some hockey tape in front of it. You know what I hate? My dumb bitch doctor. She'll never see this video, even if she does. Why the hell will she care in the first place? She can... I got to jump through all these fucking hoops just to get... I want to get some HCG, HMG, or FSH. Or I don't know if I'd be able to get FSH. This is too loud. This is Age of Conan Hyborian Adventures, the game that was supposed to kill World of Warcraft. Failed miserably. Although it is a really cool game. I think all it did was just, it's kind of like, let's say you have a town, you've got like a small town, you've got a restaurant, and let's say you have like 5 restaurants in one town, and then a 6th one comes in. And all it does is just draw business away from the other 5 that were there first for a little bit, and then people go back to the other things because the novelty's worn off. And so I think Age of Conan was like that. But anyways, Age of Conan was cool. I remember I got it in like 2008. I had to get my computer upgraded, and I played a Conqueror. And my brother played no, maybe I had a Ranger and a Conqueror. My brother played a Barbarian. And I remember when I played with him later, when later on we had 2 computers, we would team up on people. Even if like we would like just played with my Ranger and his Barbarian. We just fucking sprint. In that game, the only cool thing is there's sprint, there's jumping. It was a cool game. There's climbing. There's a bunch of stupid little gimmicks you could do. Gimmick stats, like resting. After you just ran away from some picks. Watch out for the picks. Watch out for the picks. For some reason, I'm turning the black guard in front of Tortage into an Indian guy. But for some reason, I remember him having like a Jamaican/Indian hybrid accent. Oh, yes. Oh, another thing I added to my stack. Well, upgrade. I got upgrades. 4 milligram nicotine. So these ones hit fucking hard. I'll take one now. Hopefully it doesn't like fry. Hopefully I'm not too. I'm already in a deep tangent right now. I'll come out of it soon. Okay. This is for my brain. It's an investment in my brain. Okay. I know what you're thinking. That's like, you know, putting money into a lotto. Well, thanks a lot, buddy. Somebody commented and they're like, half retarded weightlifter destroys retarded female doctor. I don't think there's ever been a more true comment than that. Let's see some of these other ones. More full day of eating videos. Well, unfortunately, it wouldn't be that exciting because I don't eat that much food anymore, or at least recently. And I don't want to bulk again because my brain actually works and I have way more motivation to do lots of other things that are productive instead of lifting weights. And also my weightlifting's still going good because my body doesn't feel like shit. Especially my fucking legs. My legs actually feel really good. Flubber is goated. There's some good parts in there. I like when Buffalo Bill gets a bowling ball in the head. That's a fucking classic. This guy says the time of the influencer has come. That sends it hard for me. Well, I think he meant the time of the buck has come. Because some people are commenting, although I'm still nowhere near the following and viewership that these legitimate influencers have. What the hell does that even mean? Unfortunately, it's like, just copy my lame-ass generic personality. Because they're not mine, theirs, like Trend Twins, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's saying, if you gotta say bro every 4 words. You have to like speak with Ebonics. That's cool. Like, bad English is cool. My super whiteness is showing, by the way. I remember I tried doing a Wigger impression, and I couldn't do it because it's like Norm Macdonald says you have to kind of like or admire the person you're impersonating for it to go well. So that's why Wigger impersonation sucks, because I hate Wiggers. This guy says that my channel popped up in his feed for the first time a week ago, and already I've been saying the time for the buck has come. Hell yeah. This guy says I should go to some sketchy TRT clinic. That's the only sort of thing. That's the only sort of thing available now. You either have bureaucrat doctors. That's what I'm in. That's the reason why I started filming in the first place, is to complain with my doctor, and why I decided not to go do bust a nut in a cup to test my fertility because it's fucking degrading. I got to drive 60 kilometers because they don't have it in my town anymore. Got to drive 60 kilometers, maybe more. And then I've got like a 10-minute appointment, so I have to go into a room and, you do you know what, and then come out with a cup, okay? And that's just, it's fucking degrading. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to buy the HCG. And I'm going to talk to the doctor's assistant today because you can't get the doctor because the doctor's so busy. See, I gotta jump through a bunch of hoops to get fertility medication when it's obvious that your fertility is down when you're using steroids. Oh, maybe they leave that out in the 1 week that they learn about androgens in medical school. They got to study on more important things, like keeping people's cholesterol levels down with statins and making sure your blood pressure isn't too high. Okay. And making sure that the little kids get fucking needles. Oh, make sure you. Oh shit! 1 year old. Time for your 10 shots. Fucking parent. People that are still doing that to their kids. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're still. Holy cow! After the pandemic, how is everyone not like fucking red pilled on these sorts of things? You fuck you. You're gonna inject your kid with some fucking garbage. Okay, and so, so I gotta jump through a bunch of hoops. I gotta do this training, this test. I have to do a blood test, see how my testosterone. Obviously, my testosterone's high. The fucking lady saw me in person. Okay. All right. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, there's people that are more muscular than me, but why didn't she just fucking believe me? Oh yeah, I lied about it. What would be the point of fucking lying about it? I'm on testosterone. You need to give me fertility medication. Oh well, get the fuck out of here. And she even told me that the probability of getting prescribed that is very low. Oh fuck you, fucking douchebag. So you're gonna give these fucking stupid fat old people their statins. There's statins and their these diabetes medications. You got metformin, you got the GLP-1 agonist, you got or Ozempic. Of course, you prescribe that because it's expensive, and it makes your fucking buddies that set up the curriculum at the stupid school you went to. It makes them lots of fucking money. You're gonna give that people. You're gonna tell these fat retards that you're gonna give them that shit instead of telling them to lose some fucking weight and stop being such gluttonous sacks of shit. Fuck. Everywhere you go to the grocery store, everyone's got a fucking belly. I mean, I don't have a flat stomach yet. Okay? But it's like the people are like 180 pounds and they've got a fucking belly. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Have some shame. You can't see your fucking penis. This guy says, I suffer from having no tonsils. Every morning I get mucus and I have to slap myself on the throat just to get it out. What the hell Van Wyck gonna do? Politely push me by the throat and clear my mucus? Well, thank you, sir. I still have my tonsils. And the nice thing about that is that you get strep throat once in a while, which is really fun. It feels like you've got steel wool constantly. Every time you swallow, it feels like you just you swallowed a piece of steel wool with acid on it. Here we go. You're a nice guy. Me? You call me a nice guy? Did you hear that fucking rant? I'm a nice guy. Well, generally I am a nice guy, but when I'm fucking pissed off, which that was like nothing. I'm these fucking people. They rip fucking asshole doctors. Useless sacks of shit. She's telling me, she's like, we gotta find out why your fertility might be low and why your testosterone. It's like, I just told you, you dumb bitch. You gotta run all these fucking tests. What? So everybody gets paid? Your fellow fucking status cronies all get fucking paid? Fucking asshole. Tattoo analogy is spot on. Yup. Someone connect this guy with Sam Hyde. If I got to do something with Sam Hyde, that would be pretty cool. I don't know. Although I'm kind of shy when I first meet somebody. And so the character you see in most of the videos, that's just because I'm comfortable and I'm in my own element. Although it depends who's around. If I've got some, if you're in the right crowd, if I'm in the right crowd, then I can be this sort of person. Otherwise, I'm kind of on guard. MDE never dies. This guy says he tries to stay off social media more lately because there's so much negative BS online that brings me down. Yeah. I don't know about the stuff isn't like, it's not intentionally negative, but especially if you go on TikTok live, here we go. Wow. These fucking dumb bitches. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. You gonna tune into that? Make sure you tune into that. This is really cool. Oh, man. How many people are watching? There's 4. Oh, okay. There's just 4 of us. But now there's my whole viewership. So here you go. What's your name? Divine. Oh, shit. How are we going to find this divinated one over all the others? Let's find the next one. Oh, here we go.
Are you thinking about my co-host, Chris?
Oh, that's a deep voice. Let me comment that. Just a minute.
Chris is short for Christopher. Cam is short for Cameron. Chris and I are not dating. Chris and I are friends. We've been friends since college. We met in college. We've been friends since college.
He's my beta male orbiter.
But no.
Sometimes when I did have sex with him a couple times to keep him, from leaving the orbit.
We did actually have a friend named Christian, but his is short for Christopher.
Oh, man.
And
wow.
I just go by Cam, so not a lot of people call me Cameron. I'm not
I'm gonna call you Big Nose.
People just don't call me.
Yeah, Big Nose.
Even at work, I go by Cam.
I gotta do a whole stream where I'm just not a stream, a recording where I'm going through here too. But I gotta do a chat roulette. Although last time I got the French guy saying I had a small penis because I got a big body. Big body, small penis, small dick. When the hell did he see my dick? This man is 24 years old. No, I'm not. That's people that come in here and they try and slander me, saying that would make me look even worse than I do. Oh my goodness, this fucking nicotine's hitting me hard. I told the guy that nicotine. Actually, the 2 milligrams I adapted to that, but 4 milligrams is a different animal. Still feels good though once the initial rush, as in the words of Road Warrior Hawk. What a rush! Well, I'm not gonna do it the way he does it. I won't be able to do it justice anyways, and I don't feel like being that loud. Once I get past the initial rush, then you feel pretty alert, and so I told this guy that I texted him, like, nicotine's pretty damn good. He's like, well, welcome to the club. He does Zins. I might try Zin, but Zin I think is 6 milligrams, and so I'll have to get really used to these ones before I upgrade to Zin. And there's 160 of these, and so I'm going to be using this one for a while, because obviously it's better to buy it in bulk. I think you can get like a 300 count one. I didn't want to get the gum one just because I don't want to be chewing that much. And so the Zin will be interesting. He does like Zins, cigars, and pipes. Apparently a cigar has a shitload of nicotine in it, but you don't inhale it. So you only absorb a little bit of the smoke through your salivary glands. Holy shit. Fucking doctor. Anyways, try some rice bucket training. I was thinking if I go to the gym, I don't really want to do any of my serious exercises. All the exercises I do are important, and I have to have quality reps, and I have to be in the zone, which means I don't want any distractions. I want to listen to my music loud. I want to be a fucking freak, psycho, like I normally am when I'm working out. You don't see it just because you don't get to see my facial expression most of the time, and you also, it's in between the sets. That's when I'm really getting hyped up, as the Zoomers would say. And I'm vibing. Oh, look how big my nose is. That looks fucking crazy. Yeah. So anyways, if I go to the gym, I'm just going to be scaring everybody if I do that. And then, I don't want people to be in my way because I'm going to fucking throw a hissy fit, to put it, well, it'll be a little worse than that. So if I went to the gym, I would just do the guy told me to do some bodybuilding exercises. So basically I would just do forearms. My forearms are, I was doing barbell holds. The people are talking about rice bucket training. Those are the guys that do that. They try and build up their hands, and because they're they I don't have, but they want to have Denis Cyplankov hands, but they're computer geeks, and so they're doing all this training. The rest of their body's fucking tiny, but they just have these thick fucking hands. I never really got that. I'd rather have a good proportional look. Or at least now. Before, back in the days, I was just all legs and head. So I had to fill out this whole torso and neck and whatever just to fit my fucking head. Oh man. So yeah, I don't know. Is the Good Life membership? It's $60 plus tax for 4 weeks. Is that gonna be worth it? I mean, there's women there, which is the good part, because online dating is fucking terrible. I've had 2 terrible experiences recently, and yeah, and holy shit, was fucking lit. It's wow, is there anybody who isn't a slut? And there's this other woman, the other profile I saw today. It said probably a Redditor, which is I don't know, a left wing midwit. It's her thing. Goes by the name Billy. So I don't know what. Not very feminine sounding woman. If it is, well, I saw there's one picture, and it looks like a female. But a surprising thing about me is, I loathe unintelligent humans. With an exclamation mark. I loathe unintelligent humans. Human females are so cheerful. If you get that reference, then you're fucking OG. Well, maybe not. Interests: CrossFit, literature, travel, art gallery, Spotify. So, travel, stupid. I mean, there's places I want to go. Well, basically, just Germany and Ireland. And where else? Where did I go? Oh, U.S. Basically, actually, pretty much just U.S. because I don't want to have to get on a fucking plane. And Ireland and Germany now, unfortunately, aren't what they were, aren't what they aren't like the golden years, if you know what I mean. Okay, if you know what I mean. It's not the golden years. Now we're in more like the pewter years, maybe even something lower than pewter, kind of like a, I don't know, what's a dirty metal? We're in let me just get at the periodic table of the elements. Here we go, just a minute. Table of the elements. Well, let's just say that instead of being a sort of a sort of solo metal, we get more of an alloy now. And I'm not really into alloy metals, if you know what I'm talking about. Mixing iron and bronze. I mean, that might have been the problem. That might have been the downfall of the Roman Empire, if you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Tin and copper, that makes pewter. Pewter, that just sounds shitty. Pew, that's close to poo. So it's basically a shit metal. Well, there's a lot of shit metal in Europe right now. And I'm not just talking about the music. Lanthanides, post-transition metals. Well, we got some of those. We got a bunch of those too, and we have transition metals. Europium. Europium isn't what it used to be, if you know what I mean. Californium. That metal fucking sucks. These can't be real. Nobelium. Some of these. Promethium. All right, well, that's enough of my that's enough chemistry for today. I'll see you guys later.